Hi everyone, coming to you this morning to bring you a poem from my first book, Fingerprints. This is a poem about my dad. It's called Pressure. Even if I was crying when I was a kid, I would make my way to your room for that good night. Your cheek, mine, sandpaper tough against my 8-year-old soft. Your bedroom light never went off before mine. When I was older, you told me that I only remembered the bad times, that the good times were what made the rain wet, and that I probably didn't remember the one soccer game you went to when I scored my only goal of the season. Failure is the first act of all great winners. To you, winning was about the why. It had to stay exciting for you, like wearing a new tie every day. The good times, yeah, there were. We won't talk about how living with you was like pumping brakes, not knowing if they would ever really stop. That hand of yours that punished my sticky fingers from going in your middle drawer, running me to my room, shh, to the night. Every breath its own whim, calming unto the thunder, a blitzkrieg waiting to wreak. We won't remember your girlfriend who spoke, "Ah, mother," to me, as if the real thing was a dream interrupted. We won't remember you teasing me for bopping my head so hard my baseball cap flew across the living room. We'll talk about the time you paid me for 3 months to leave my first job at a grocery store after the manager threw me in the trash compactor and turned it on. Or that time in high school when the principal wanted to expel me for taking a swing at a teacher and you defended me. Every second chance deserves a second chance. We'll remember you coaching my brother over the phone out of killing me when you had a buyer on line 1. But you get me back now, phoning me at midnight to see how my blood pressure is, when you know calling that late raises it 20 points. It must have been hard to resist the bottle when my mother abandoned us time and time again, leaving you with 2 small children asking for their bedtime prayer. And you didn't know what to do, but to do again, and sometimes do over. And I know it wasn't easy being a double parent to a kid who broke the rules like most people break bread. And despite the bad times, you try to be the best you could be. I remember when you buried me in the sand at Fire Island, when you climbed up the outside bars of the space shuttle slide in a 2-person game of tag, and how we hugged at my grandmother's wake when you were still wrath with me for having an affair with a married woman. Even in the rough, when I'm blowing hard like a wind in withdrawal, you remember the good times like that. Like the time you let me sit on the arm of your chair and tell you about all those shots on goal I missed, that you missed. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed Saturday. Thanks.